There's so much to know, so many people to meet, so much adventure awaits. What are you waiting for? Hey y'all, I'm Jaimee Dorris, Miss Congeniality. Join me each week as we make connections, face fears, and share love, all while being totally fabulous. There's no topic off limits, no story too bold. Together, we'll try it all. Prepare to be surprised with me, Jaimee Dorris. I am Miss Congeniality. Hey y'all, and welcome to Miss Congeniality. I'm your host, Jaimee Dorris, and this is Dakota. Today we're doing something totally different. We are puppy training. I know, here's the deal. My family got this dog, and we didn't want him to be a total bad dog. So we found a trainer. Her name is Kathleen Marky. She goes by Markie. Total dog trainer. She's a dog boarder and a dog whisperer. But that's not all. Is it Dakota? She's a total character, you guys. She's a self-proclaimed bad kid. You know, she jumped off a cruise ship when she was 18 and uses all of the information from being that to whip little fur balls like this and their owners into shape. So on today's show, we're going to be going over the top dog commands and how to teach them at home, as well as the core principles for successful dog training. Of course, we'll see some of Markie's personal claims to fame in the process. It's an important show whether or not you even own a dog, because you need to see the world through Markie's eyes so that you can learn how to set better boundaries with both humans and puppies alike. But first, y'all, a word from our sponsors. You guys, and we are back. We're just about to meet Markie, the dog whisperer. Now, I have to admit, big warning, she kind of makes me feel like a kid when I'm around her because she just has this big personality. But I promise you're going to get a lot out of this interview because she's super smart and great at what she does. She's also always outside. Markie! Hey! Oh, gosh!
How are you?
Oh, my gosh, I'm good. Here. Have them.
All right. Come on in.
Everyone, this is Markie. Markie, this is everyone.
Well, hello, everybody.
So, you know Dakota?
Hi, Dakota. Yeah, huh? Yes, all good manners. You've been working hard with Dakota?
I work hard with him every single day, just like you told me. So you got to tell everyone, what is your secret to being a dog whisperer?
Well, first of all, you got to love dogs, you know? And second of all, I believe in all dogs can act exactly what you want it to act. I have high expectations, but, you know, regardless of breed or where you get the dog, if you get the dog from the street, a shelter, a pure breed, this dog can do whatever you want it to do. You got to set the boundaries and tell it what to do. Don't tell it what not to do. That doesn't teach the dog.
This is part of her bad kid training right here. Don't teach him what not to do. Teach him what to do. Any other core principles when it comes to dog training that you want to tell everyone?
Well, first of all, you got to make a commitment. It's your dog. Don't make excuses. It is a rescue dog, therefore it's going to bite, you know, the fence up or it's going to destroy. The dog does what you want it to do, regardless of where you got it. And when I go to people's houses, they say this is a foster dog or this is a rescue dog. No, it's your dog and it's going to do what you want.
Gotcha. You know something I love that she has here in her yard? It's the snake.
Oh.
Can you show us the snake?
Come on in.
Let's go see the snake.
Okay.
All right, so should I take him off the leash?
Let's take Dakota off the leash.
All right, he's free.
Dakota explore. That's the great thing of collapsible tunnel.
So this is the tunnel.
Again, anytime I do anything good with the dog, I make my magic noise. To me, it's I make the dog focus. Are you excited? Yes. Go get it. Go in there. Yes.
Uh-oh.
And the dog is going to go through Call your pup.
Come on, Dakota. That's my noise. Dakota.
Oh,
Come on. He's not coming, Marky.
pup. Oh, he's gonna come.
You know, something I love about this that you taught me is that
Hey, pup.
one of her core beliefs with training a dog is to use regular food, not treats, and to use feeding time as an opportunity for the dog to hunt and learn. And that's what he's doing right now.
That's right. And there's no right or wrong. The dog's enjoying this activity, and so am I. And it's a great bonding. We don't have a lot of expectations. Whatever happens, happens, and we enjoy our dog. That's one of the things. If you enjoy your dog, you're going to keep your dog. You're going to be dedicated to that dog, and that's why all these little activities we have. Hey, look what I got. If I'm excited, the dog will be excited.
Gosh,
and that's what I want.
just love this. All right, you guys. Next, after the break, Marky's going to go through some of those top commands that I know all of you are searching and are dying to know, and she's going to teach you how to do them at home.
That's
just like
right.
she taught us.
Huh. Good job, Dakota. You're a star.
Stay tuned for more Miss Congeniality. All right, you guys, we are back. We are over here at the Bay Area Dog Solutions, or BADS for short, with the dog whisperer, Kathleen Marky. Before the break, she went over some of the core principles for dog training, and now she's getting into some of the commands you can do from home. All right, take it away, Marky.
Okay, the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is you don't repeat the command. I say very little to the dog, and when it does something I don't like, I ignore the dog. Okay, then it goes, oh, Marky likes it. Yes, and I mark always the good behavior. Okay, they're not a machine. They're going to do good and bad behaviors, but I want them to go to the good behavior because they know that's what I like. I have my magic sound. Oh, focus is the very first one. Yes, I want this dog to be so excited about the same food that they eat. They don't know, okay? This is a great sit, and that's when I go, yes, and that's when I touch the dog, I look at the dog, and I talk to the dog, yes, and I mark it with a yes.
So you're telling him sit after he has sat.
I don't say S-I-T, because he thinks chasing a leaf is sitting or looking at a butterfly. Yes, good, focus, sit, yes. Now the next one is a down. I'm going to take his food, go by the nose to the chest, and go as slow as Dakota needs, and just curl up, and then go down. Down. When the dog is down, that's when I say down. Good dog. And I take a few kernels and make the dog stay down. Down.
Yes. Dakota. How long do you think it would take for somebody at home who's working on this to see results?
Well, it's anything else. It's repetition, repetition, repetition. 2 minutes here, 3 minutes here, 7 minutes here, 1 minute here throughout the day, and the dog is a pleaser. Now I'm going to do multiple. It's going to sit. Oh, good. Down. And then we go back up, and then it's a puppy push-up.
Ooh, puppy push-up. Now what he's really good with is shake.
Oh, shake. You've been working very hard with shake.
Have.
Hey. Yes. Oh, Dakota, shake.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, good. Shake and you linger it. Good, shake. Yeah.
Oh, he's so cute.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Now, what about people at their homes who have multiple dogs?
Well, you can train them multiple dogs. One of them will be the worker. The other one's going to be the observer. And the observer is going to be tethered over here, or somebody else can hold it. And they are looking at what this dog is doing. And then you switch the roles. And then the observer becomes the worker, and the worker becomes the observer. Then I put them together, but they're always on a leash, so Dakota can't go running over there. I'm always in control instead of chasing and getting frustrated. Sit. Yes, and I pay attention to the dog that's doing the correct manner. And the other dog's going to go, hey! If
Gotcha.
a dog at any time is not able to do the commands, it's time to cut the lessons and do one thing that is always positive. Always end a lesson on a positive note.
I just love you, Marky. You guys, I know you think we've exhausted this interview, but we have not. There is more to Marky than just this. And after the break, we're going to learn a little bit more into her life and see about how you could use some of these dog training tips in other ways of your life. Stay with us. How spoiled is your dog?
Very. He goes to work with me all the time. He run to the house, run to the couch, like everything. Oh yeah, he's very spoiled. He's a big baby.
Yes, super spoiled, yes. They're staying in a doggy hotel right now. We actually can check in on them on camera and stuff, and we look at it, it's pretty amazing. Yep. We're spending more on their hotel per day than our hotel here in, I'm sorry, that was the curse? I'm sorry, yeah.
You're fine.
Sorry.
Stay tuned for more Miss Congeniality.
It's your day here at Michael Vincent Salon. Whether you come in for a cut and color or a manicure and massage, we want you to feel relaxed. We are trendy, light, friendly, and downtown. Our clients become our friends. Come as you are, leave as a star. Michael Vincent Salon, Highway 49, downtown Gulfport.
All right, you guys, and we are back. Thank you for staying with us. We've been doing puppy training today with the dog trainer, Kathleen Marky. And I told you earlier in the interview that she called herself the bad kid. She jumped off the cruise ship, and now she's a nun! Oh my gosh, Marky. Marky, you are just full of character. Tell me, what's up with your outfit here?
Well, my outfit came about when I was a teacher, and a couple of us got a bonus after Katrina, $300, and bought season ticket to the Saints game. And then we thought it would be fun to dress up as, of course, nuns, since we worked at a Catholic school, and it was kind of making fun of my background with the nuns that brought me up. So my friend is Sister Who, I'm Sister Dat, and the other one's Sister Lombardi.
Oh my God.
And we went to the Saints game, and we do a lot of public appearances with Children's Hospital and Tom Benson's house, and we have a blast.
So you're like famous.
Yes, we're in a book.
She is in a book. Her claim to fame is she's a big Saints fan. And what do they call y'all? The Sisters of what?
The Divine Inspiration, but we call ourselves the Sisters of the Long-Suffering Fleur-de-Lis. And we would go to Championship Square 2-3 hours before the game and bless all the fans, whether they were our rivals or the Saints fan. Of course, God likes the Saints more than any other fan. That's what I would tell them. I was the bad nun. I was the one that gave them the boxed ears and that. And once in a while, maybe a symbol from a finger, you know. But, you know, it was all in fun. Yes.
Well, speaking of bad, you told us that you were the bad kid growing up.
Absolutely.
What's up with that?
I was brought up in the foster system, and then I was awarded to my aunt and uncle, and I had speech impediment, I had scoliosis, I'm ADD, and I couldn't see. So I was just bad off. And then people were making fun of me, and the only way that I got any respect was to goof off. And I got all the attention of the world because it was Marky, no, Marky, no, Marky, and I never stopped. And I relate most teachers are from the good background, the goody-goody two-shoes, as I call them, and so I can really relate to the bad kids. And I would say, you're not bad. They like, Coach Markey, I am bad. I'm like, what's the worst thing you've done? They're like, oh, I deflated Mrs. Dillman's tires. And I'm like, that's not bad. I jumped off a cruise ship. And they're like, really? And I would just understand them, and I would talk to them, and they would come to me, and I'm like, you have to play the game. You got to realize what each teacher is looking for, and, you know, one looking for gum chewer, the other one's looking for non-gum chewer. I said, play the game, be successful.
Wow, you jumped off of a cruise ship.
Yes, I did.
Did you have a life preserver?
No.
You got to be kidding me.
No, they dared me, my teammates. My classmates dared me when I graduated high school. So then I spent the rest of the time in the cabin. They wouldn't let me out anymore.
Of course, because you were bad.
I was bad.
I have to ask then, how does being bad correlate to training dogs and setting boundaries with people?
Well, it's the same thing. As a teacher of 40-something years, I do the same philosophy with kids. The thing is, when I went to dog school, I'm like, I do this in education. What worked in dog school worked great in the classroom. I was the PE teacher. Just right here, they're running around, they're being dogs, but hey! Oh, yes. And the one that is paying attention gets all the glory. And see, this one is rambunctious, but I don't, oh, good. Now I got two of them with me. Yes. You always pay attention to the ones that's doing the correct. Yes.
And then hopefully the bad one,
I wonder whose dog that is.
Oh,
no, I got them all.
He will want to follow in suit. And I think that is so true for in general in life, is pay attention to the ones being good.
That's
and then
right.
everybody will want to be good.
I truly believe all dogs, all kids want to be good, but they don't know how. So you've got to mark when they're doing good.
Thank you so much, Markie, for being on my show.
No,
I
you're
really
welcome.
appreciate it. Fantastic. All right, you guys, coming up next, something you've always wondered. You love Mardi Gras, but do you know anything about the business of Mardi Gras? Like, how do you be queen? How do you get throws? How much does the whole thing cost? Well, coming up next, we're going to learn all about it. Stay with us. You have a dog?
No. Cats.
No. Cats?
Cats.
Can you train cats?
Kind of. With chicken. Lots of chicken.
What do you? What do your cats do?
Sleep. Be jerks.
Yeah. Stay tuned for more Miss Congeniality.
Look like $1 million without spending it. Here at Back on the Rack, we sell only the brands that you trust. Jade, Carly, Chanel, Dolce & Gabbana, Tibby, Kate Spade, Louis Vuitton, and more. Back on the Rack, upscale resale. We buy and sell across the U.S., and you can shop right on Facebook. It's luxury consignment for the stylish woman.
All right, you guys, Mardi Gras is huge where I come from. And I have to admit, it's really my favorite time of year, you know. All the regular people of the world are dieting and doing all that good stuff after the new year, but us down here in the South, well, we're partying it up like it's no tomorrow. Now, Mardi Gras, the parades are like open to the public. Everyone knows what's going on with that. But the business behind Mardi Gras, who's the queen, all the questions that you really want to know about Carnival, that stuff is really handled behind closed doors. So guess what we're doing today? We are crashing the Crew of Salacia bikini top throw making party and trying to find out a little bit more about how you can even get involved in this kind of stuff. Shelly, where are you?
Jaimee!
Shelly!
How are you?
Oh, honey.
Why, I love you. I'm so proud of you, sister.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me crash your party.
Yes, we want to make you a mermaid for the day.
She started her own Mardi Gras crew. Now, how can somebody get involved in a Mardi Gras crew like this?
It is so easy. If you go to crewofsalacia.com, click on membership, sign up, you know, set up your payment plan, and boom, you're a Salacia.
Payment.
How
okay,
easy is
how
that?
much does it cost to be in a crew?
So for our crew, $450 is your membership, and then you have to buy throws. Parading is expensive, so you have to buy your throws, and we only do signature throws. You will not find any throw coming off of Salacia floats that you find in any other parade or any other floats throughout the whole Mississippi Gulf Coast. Every member is required to decorate 10, and they're bikini tops, they're not bras. And so if you're in the crowd and you scream, "Throw me a bikini top, Salacia," then you have a chance to possibly catch one of these unique, one-of-a-kind, handmade bikini tops by our Salacias that will be collector's items. And we're going into our 3rd year, so, you know, catching them in these first few years are going to make them really be collector's items. And our ladies take a lot of time and bedazzle and glitter and a lot of glue on their fingers to get y'all these works of art.
Shelly, I want to decorate.
You want to decorate
one of these bikini tops? Can I do that?
God, absolutely. We
All right.
we have
I'm gonna
Tish
be
and
part
Katie.
of the crew
Yes.
for the day.
Tish and Katie are our decorating committee chairs, and so we're going to get them to show you the best and easiest way to do it.
All right, let's do it. Come on, you guys. Use the glue.
And draw a line of glue around the top. So we really want them to change from what we bought them at the store.
Okay. How far does this go?
Just go all the
I'm
way
just go.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, this is crisscrossing. Crisscross applesauce. And tag me in a picture if you receive this, by the way, because I won't be the one throwing it.
Yeah.
All right. Who is the queen here? Is there a queen?
Miss Mary.
You are the queen.
I am the queen.
Where's your crown, Miss Mary?
It's right in.
That's part of being a queen. Okay, Miss Mary, most important question that everybody wants to know. How do you become the queen?
You put your name in and you're chosen depending on how active you are in the crew.
Yes.
So you're active in the crew.
I said it last year. I had so much fun on the float. I said, I want to be queen.
So you just said you wanted to be queen.
Basically.
Ooh, that's dangerous. You shouldn't tell me that kind of stuff. Okay, let's see where I'm going back to this. Okay, so we got Salacia.
Right.
I love this. I love this. Oh, don't.
Sorry, we get well.
Okay. Oh. On this note, y'all, I have a little surprise for these ladies that they have no idea about. I'll be right back.
Glitter Wars.
Glitter war? I just like being a mermaid. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Shelly, you are hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
This is so fun. So tell me, if somebody wanted to join, when is the best time to join a Mardi Gras crew or yours?
Right now, because we are.
Right now, as in
we
when?
just started right now, January, February, March, because you don't want to wait until January to be in a parade for February. It's too much money. It's too much time consuming. You start right now.
So you start in the springtime?
Yeah.
And it's all year long?
Literally, we just launched the Crew of Salacia 2021 membership on our website, so you can sign up right now. And to make it more affordable for you, like $50 a month payments, then it works for everybody, and you'll be paid off for your membership by Halloween.
Okay, well, now the most important question. Shelly, what is it? Can I be queen?
Do you want to join Salacia?
We'll talk after this.
Wonderful.
I love you. I love you. Stay tuned for more Miss Congeniality.
Let's talk about something that women don't want to talk about, and that is incontinence. We at the Women's Clinic have a simple procedure that we can do to take care of that. We use the Photona laser. It's a simple procedure. You have tightening, you have enhanced lubrication. Sex isn't painful anymore, and you don't have that leakage that you deal with on a daily basis. Come see us at the Women's Clinic in Gulfport. We're right by Gulfport Memorial Hospital.
So what are you dying to know and yet have no idea who to ask? Well, me, of course. In today's Ask Jaimee, we're going to be talking about thank you notes from a viewer in Louisiana named Kayla, and Kayla writes, Dear Jaimee, I just graduated from college a few months back and received several gifts from family members. My mom keeps hounding me about sending a thank you card, but it seems so outdated and weird to me. I know it's kind of weird to ask you this, but you seem like someone who can give me a straight answer. What's your take on modern thank you notes, and is there some other way to show gratitude with that one? Sincerely, Kayla. Kayla, wonderful question, something very near and dear to my heart. First off, congratulations on graduating college. I'm very happy for you. That means you are going places. Now, to answer your question, the short answer is yes. Thank you cards are completely and totally outdated. But don't just stop there. The rest of my answer is really going to surprise you. What is the point of a thank you card? The original point of a thank you card is to let somebody know that you have received what they sent. Now, you can show gratitude in other ways. You can call them or send them a message or an email, sure. But that's the original point of a thank you card. Let me tell you a story. When I first got married, my first marriage, it was very chaotic in my house. It was right after Hurricane Katrina, and so we had all the gifts kind of in one area that we had already opened, and I think we had sent out some thank you cards, but we kind of had them all there, and it was all really chaotic. And then about 3 months after the wedding, I got a call from one of my aunts, and she said, did you ever receive my present? And I went, no. And then it prompted me to go look because I didn't remember receiving something from her. And because she inquired, I went and I found, sure enough, in between the wall, because again, this is after Katrina, in between the wall was her gift from Texas. I felt so bad. I went there, I opened it, I was like, oh my God, I sent her a thank you card, let her know. And then it hit me. That's the point of a thank you card, is to let somebody know you received the gift. So if you've received gifts from college, you do need to make sure people know that you received them. That's the first part of a thank you card. The second point of a thank you card is to acknowledge somebody for something else. Maybe somebody took you to dinner, or maybe you had a great job interview, or somebody just did something unexpected and it was really thoughtful. And maybe you thanked them in the moment and you want to take a moment afterwards to remember it and thank them again. That's the second part and I guess purpose of a thank you card. So to answer your question, are they outdated? Absolutely. But here's your miscongeniality answer. You shouldn't be sending out thank you cards because everyone's doing it and they're expecting it of you. You should be sending out thank you cards because no one is. Girl, Kayla, if you just graduated college and you have your eyes set for the sky of where you're going and you want to be successful, I guarantee you this is a habit you need to put in your back pocket. You need to develop the habit of sending out thank you cards for everything. I have thank you cards. Look, I know you don't have to get this fancy, but I have thank you cards with my face on it and a little miscongeniality sticker on the back. And when somebody does something nice for me, they sponsor the show, they're on the show, any little thing, I send them a personalized thank you card. No one else does this, and let me tell you what happens. People snap pictures of my cards. People text me to thank me for my thank you card. And I get a lot of attention from these little thank you cards. So you just never know what your one little thank you card could do for somebody and just having a good day, or could do for the success of your future. It could open up a new job, a new promotion. You just never know. So, Kayla, outdated? Absolutely. Should you send it? Absolutely. Boom. If you have a question for your girl Miss Congeniality, don't hesitate to ask. Just log on to my website, misscon.tv, and select the VIP page. There, you can ask your question and sign up for my weekly newsletters. I'll do my very best to answer you either on an email or right here on camera. Well, folks, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miss Congeniality. Remember to love yourself, be yourself, and let's make this world a more beautiful place. Until next time, I am Miss Congeniality.